Good day, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have with us Kamran Mustafa, came to Canada 2013, has made a little bit of a career switch for himself. And without having me to introduce him, let's just get started by him telling us a little bit about himself. So, Kamran, if you could get started by telling us a little bit about yourself first.
Yeah, thank you, Sal, for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences. So yeah, I came to Canada in 2013. I am a chartered accountant from PricewaterhouseCoopers, Karachi, Pakistan, and then from there I moved to ENY office in Karachi, Pakistan for another couple of years, and then from there I worked in Standard Chartered Bank in the internal audit function for a couple of years before I moved to Canada in 2013. And in 20 so in Canada I've done different roles. I was lucky enough to find the opportunity to work in a technology company in the first 3 months as when I moved to Canada in 2013. From there, I worked 2 years there, and then from there I got someone reached out to me on LinkedIn. Moved into RBC internal audit, did two different roles there within RBC, and then moved last year to BMO, working as an associate director in IT applications and project testing in technology and operations in BMO.
Interesting. So, primarily started off in the finance and accounting, made a transition over into IT. What were your primary drivers to do that?
Yeah, so I always had this realization when I went to do my chartered accountancy in Pakistan, PwC. I was ACCA and CISA already. I wanted to work. I wanted to know like traditional financial operational audits, assurance work, but I also wanted to uh, perform some IT applications testing as well. I had always had this mind that 5, 10 years, 15 years from that time, this will be more, but this profession will have more move towards technology. So I had this in mind. That's why I had CISA. I did my CISA and ACCA already before I did my CA. I did get that opportunity in PwC, but that technology there were not technology heavy roles there. But I learned a lot assurance and audit work and business advisory. Moving on to then E&Y transaction advisory, it was all due diligence, transaction services, business restructuring. I did not do IT that much there. But then I moved to Standard Chartered Bank. I was in the group internal audit function. That's where I got the opportunity to work in and hybrid, so it was a hybrid sort of role. Maybe you can say 80-20. At the time, 80% was business, traditional audit, and then 20%, I would say, technology aspect. But then I moved to Canada, and I was like, I had this in mind that I need to explore these kind of roles, and because going forward, that was my vision, that was my view, in fact, that again I said the roles will move more towards technology. So I started looking with an open mind. Uh, I had that understanding already. So I had some flexibility when I was exploring the roles. So then there came the opportunity that I work in a technology company in a financial reporting and technology controls as role. That was like you can say was 50% of roles, and then moved to RBC. Then someone found me on LinkedIn. That's where it became more 80, like 70-30, which says 70% technology and 30% business and retail business and transaction, like traditional audit. And then now for the past year, I'm working in like 95% technology and 5%.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
it took 7 to 8 years to
Yeah.
get transition into technology, and then I have never, yeah, for the past 7, 8 years, the my roles were not fully operational, financial reporting or audit or business audit. I was always taking hybrid roles. So I moved. My idea was I would move a little bit towards there. Towards I will take steps. I will have this I planned to transition, but I didn't know when it's going to come, when the opportunity is going to be, where the opportunity is going to be. But
Yeah.
I always had this mind that I need to transition. So it took me like to 8 years. Now I'm
Interesting,
fully
interesting. That's
technology.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to know about that little journey there for sure. And on the other front, I know you've been involved with the volunteer activities and coaching people. So, what led you to do that? And what advice do you give if you were to give to an immigrant? What would be that advice?
Yeah. On a personal level, I was doing a lot of, I reached out to a lot of people on LinkedIn, and I was attending Pakistan, yeah, professional forum. We have in Canada here in Toronto chapter. So a lot of people reaching out from that forum. So my advice was always to new immigrants was, like I said, keep an open mind, be flexible. Um, by flexible, I mean sometimes we have to unlearn a lot of things that we have done in the past and learn new things, or I would say uh, transition. Like keep an open mind to be transition into new roles. Some people don't agree with unlearning things, but by that means I mean being flexible. Um, and then have a view of where your industry is going, right? you we all have a passion for whatever our basic qualification is. Like I did chartered accountancy because I had a passion for accounting and finance, right? And advisory assurance work and all that comes with in that field, right? But I did not pursue fully because I was thinking also with an open mind that technology will play a huge role. So I was always like taking steps towards that as well, right? So
Perfect. Makes
yeah,
makes
that
that.
was
Yeah.
yeah. That I will my advice is have a view and then take steps towards where you want to be. Scan the markets, look the industry where the industry is going, right? And
Yeah.
then base your decisions on those, right? Everyone has
Perfect.
a different view of what's coming in the next 5-10 years. So that's what I would say. Analyze the market. Just keep your eyes open.
Perfect. Thank you so much for these insights today, Kamran, and sharing it with us. And I'm sure all the new immigrants who will be watching this, or anybody who is otherwise watching it, will be able to benefit. And if there's anything else, then they'll probably reach out to you. So thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Saad.